Am I first? You are indeed. What's up? Hello, hello. Good morning. All right. That seems to be working now. All right, cool. We good. We good. And let me get this up so I can see YouTube. Hello. Whoa. Why am I getting my voice? Frick that. Away. We're here. What's up? What's up? How you guys doing today? Any South African deals we're getting? My friend, unfortunately, I feel like South Africa gave us their all on Black Friday, which was a nice a nice surprise for South Africans. Although the deals lasted all of what, an hour, but a good surprise nonetheless. But I think they're all spent on that, and we're not looking good for Cyber Monday. I've been checking on and off all day. Not much here. Hello from Moldova, Europe. What's up? How you doing? Yeah, Hefe, we're searching through the solar system for the best deals. All right, everything seems to be working. I'm just double checking. We're on both sides. Hopefully, shipping companies can pull through this. You think they're having troubles right now, Adam? Like, I know it gets busy, especially Black Friday and this time. The workers, I mean, okay, yeah, no, no, definitely. I got something on Black Friday. Ended up being a same day delivery. And when I tell you that my delivery driver looked stressed, I wish I could have given like a little gift or something, man. I didn't even carry cash to give him like a tip or nothing like that. Because here in South Africa we have fences everywhere. You can't just have your delivery driver drop your package down. You have to like actually go meet them. You give them your number. They typically phone you when they're at the gate, and you have to go down, meet them, and sign for the package and everything. And yeah, man looks stressed. Big time stress. I work for UPS and it's been slammed. I feel you. I feel you. I can only imagine what you guys are dealing with right now. Pat Gelsinger has gone. I saw that. I saw that. I got a Black Friday delivery with 0 things in the bag. It was funny. The bag was sealed, but it was empty. Kilted, that sucks for you, but that's also hilarious at the same time. All right. So the plan for today, unfortunately, seeing as even Black Friday this year was a little bit mid, there were some good deals. Like, don't get me wrong, there were pretty decent deals, but they weren't as frequent as I was hoping for. But that's, I guess, just the state of everything at the moment. But if you type exclamation point deals, you'll get a list where you can submit your any deals that you find to the form. We're doing this as a nice little community source thing. Instead of like us individually trying to find that one okay deal, having a whole bunch of people looking for stuff, definitely much more productive use of our time. So yeah, you can type exclamation point deals. It'll give you the form, as well as a link to the certified bangers deal list. I went through. Some of these are still Black Friday deals that are just still alive. That were worth keeping. I did have to remove a crop ton because, they just weren't active anymore, or they'd sold out. And that's kind of sucks, but it is what it is. It's not looking like deals, at least for us South Africans. Yeah, unfortunately. Like I said, Black Friday was a welcome surprise. We had some really good deals. But yeah, everything else has been a bit mid. How's it? What's up, Jason? How you doing? All right. So I'm thinking, like we'll chat a bit. If you have any deals, feel free to submit them. If you see anything that looks interesting, at least, feel free to submit it. And as we go on, we'll slowly start going through the list and through the submissions, and hopefully there's something cool. I see a few people have already dropped some. Oh, it looks like OLED deals. We'll have a look at those in a sec. But yeah, otherwise, did you guys like end up picking anything from Black Friday? Like, if so, what did you get? Mine wasn't tech related really. I just got a new electric razor and stuff because I had really nice ones from Philips in America. I freaking love those things, but they were never available in South Africa. But now that we have Amazon locally, they had some for like next to nothing for Black Friday, so I ended up picking up some of those. That was my only real Black Friday pickup. Okay, technically, I don't know if you guys can see the reflection in my glasses. There is a ring light on my right because on Saturday it was Rage Expo here in South Africa, which is, it's like a mini tech focused expo, except this year was kind of meh. But they did have an Elgato ring light at one of the stalls that was currently going for a better price than anywhere else I've seen it go for in South Africa. And I was actually trying to think about this. I have one light in that direction, an Elgato Key Light Air. I think that's the right term for it. And for these streams, I've just been full blasting it into my eyeballs to like get enough light on me for streams. And it hurts, if you like staring directly sort of into that direction, it's a bit much. But now I have a ring light on this side, and I have both of them kind of like dimmed out, and we're bright enough for stream. It's great. But I didn't even think about going with the ring light. I was actually going to go with the normal Elgato key light, but then I started thinking, I got a small desk. How do I maximize the space? Because if I put it on the other side of the desk there, I still have to have my camera mounted that side. So I had to figure that out. And then like I was just like, oh duh, just get the ring light and then you put you mount the camera in the middle of it. And then that, it's a 2-for-1 mounting situation. And it worked out. I mean, it feels weird having a ring light in my room, but it works. It's so bright. Like the normal key light Air that I've been using is like 1,400 lumens, and this thing's like 2,500 lumens, something close to that. This thing's nutty bright. I kind of, when I was first setting them both up together, I just cranked them both full blast and like sat here, and I was just, let me show you guys if I crank them both. We'll see what happens to the picture. Okay, that's the old key light. And oh my goodness, I should set up a flashbang command that like for a second puts them back to 100% brightness. Good heavens. What Black Friday deals that we have that were in South Africa? Amazon.co.za had a lot of them. We had stuff like the PlayStation Portal going for like 2,000 Rand. They had PlayStations going, or PS5s going for like 8,000 Rand. It's actually like pretty decent. If you're doing flashbang, come on, make sure you have them quickly done to 0%, then blast. That sounds like that can be done. That can be done. So much more brutal. Yeah, it sounds sounds brutal. I will definitely do that for you, Z-Shrink. I have an idea. And that's easy enough to program just onto the Stream Deck itself. And then you can set something like mix it up to trigger it as a stream command. I missed those ones. I'm sorry, Lethal. They were but like I said, they lasted for less than an hour on. So if you were not up at midnight on Amazon, you wouldn't have seen them because no one thinks to be up at midnight for deals in South Africa because there never has been deals worth staying up for. They do that in movies to up the impact. I have seen that on like Corridor. Why can I not say the name? Corridor Digital. I've seen them showcase that how they'll make things extra dark just before the impact to make it more impactful. Oh, impactful. You get it. The Godzilla episode. Exactly that. I was busy at my sister's wedding throughout Friday. I forgot it was Black Friday this weekend. Yeah. I legitimately like didn't even think to stay up looking for South African deals on Black Friday. You know, because usually what's the point? Banana. All right, I'm just getting things here. But yeah, don't forget, if you type !deals, then you can find a link to both the form to submit if you wanna drop a deal or two. And yeah, there will be a link to all the certified banger deals so far. I went through, I updated them, cleared all the old deals, updated some prices. I love that my brain can remember those tricks, and even when I got that trick from, but then it doesn't remember other things that I would like it to remember. Z-Shrink, that is forever my problem. I will remember the most useless, unnecessary information. Hi from Paxton. What's up? What's up? How you doing? Black Friday deals are dead. Unfortunately, there weren't a lot of great ones. There were some nice ones. Freaking, they had LG TVs going for nutty prices on eBay. eBay had a Cyber Monday code. So they had really nice OLED TVs going for peanuts, basically. I'm quite jealous. I have an LG OLED myself. Love that thing for gaming. It would have been nice if we had any comparable deals to those in South Africa. I heard someone else in chat earlier saying they managed to pick up one of the LG B4s. All right, let me unblur this for you guys. You can see here we've got our Cyber Monday certified bangers. Unfortunately, we've only got like one motherboard deal left, one memory deal, one storage deal. All the others got removed because the deals were no longer active. There's 2 monitor deals. A lot of the OLED stuff sold out apparently. That was kind of a shock to me, considering the OLED stuff was the more expensive end of the deals. Monitors everywhere from $1,000 to 1,500, and they were all gone by the end of it. So people seemingly were holding out for those OLED deals. Having another sip of coffee. I did also have a new Switch flavor earlier just to make sure I had enough energy for second stream of the day. And the flavor just said bubbles, and I don't quite know exactly what they meant by that. But it tasted good. It tasted generic, though, I will say. But a good generic. We had random things like the Elgato prompter, which was down to $200, which, if you don't know, this thing includes a screen. It's like having I've seen other people using it as an extra screen without adding it to the prompter. So they have a prompter when they need it, and then they just put this thing in their PC as a little extra screen. Why don't you guys do 3-minute shorts? I mean, I'm not in charge of the shorts. You'd have to ask the other dudes about that one. We're looking at Cyber Monday deals. Yes, Ash. How you doing, Ash? Just keep chat on it. Yeah. Chat's going to be helping me find things. Notice that M.2 drives were all on sale, but SSD sales were non-existent. Why might that be? I think lower demand. I think more people are switched to M.2 drives than
guys,
normal,
it's Reese.
2.5-inch form factor drives. Hey, Scarfo, thank you for the biddies. I just genuinely think people are, when purchasing now, at least, I'm seeing more people gravitate towards M.2s as as their storage of choice. Even if they're, getting additional storage, they're grabbing a second M.2 drive instead of, a bunch of 2.5 inch. Whoa, who are you? I've only ever seen Brett. I think that's his name. I am Reese. Yeah, Ranjit got it. Thank you. Bum. No cables for the win. Where you getting no cable? Yeah, no cables. That's a good point. A lot of people are doing M.2 drives just to minimize cable mess in their computers and builds. Like, in all fairness, a lot of 2.5 drives are getting mounted at the back these days. Like, a lot of case manufacturers are doing that, so they're out of the way and not like being shown off or anything like that. But still, it's less cables to deal with. That's for sure. I had to think about that for a second. What you meant by no cables. But yeah, that's a very good point, actually. Ba-dum. I haven't used anything other than NVMe drives in the last 5 years. Same, Kaz. Same. Honestly, like, I know a lot of people still do. Especially some people seem to be quite vocal about like old school spinning drives. We still keep hearing a little bit about that, more so than we like. But personally, I haven't touched anything other than the M.2 drive in a good couple of years. Except I did have that. What was it? Who was it that made the RGB SSD? Frick, man, I can't remember now. I had one of those. It was cool. And I put it in a little spot that was visible. Some might say is yummy, yummy. Go away, HTC. Spinning Rust is perfect for cheap mass storage, video storage. Yeah. Team Group, that's the one. Thank you, HTC. I completely forgot. I was blanking on that. I got my OLED I want down to $700. Hey, yo, Scarfo. Heck yeah. Bum. Team Group, yeah. Let's get on the deals. I mean, we'll have to see if they're flowing in just yet. I'll see if we've had a couple of submissions. Honestly, not much. It's been harder to find Cyber Monday deals than it has been Black Friday deals. All right, here's what's been submitted so far. This one did pop up quite a bit over the last 2 days. I think this thing, it's still a deal that carried over from Black Friday, but we did have one that was the same spec and the same panel, but it was $50 cheaper, but that one is no longer available. Hard drives still have their uses. You really can't build a 1000X of a terabyte NAS for the commoners without, fair enough. Team Group Delta RGB. Yeah. That makes sense. Did you ever see that the $33 2 terabyte N80 Pro Direct from Samsung was real? Yeah. I did see that. If you had, I think, a military discount, then you could get that, which absolutely nutty deal. Great deal. Main reasons mechanical spin disks still continue is cost per terabyte. Yeah, still the best value. You don't have to like them. You don't have to, aim for them, but you have to admit they still have their use. It was a sick deal, that one, for the Samsung drives. All right. Yeah, this one, it is currently $499.99. We ended up taking this off the list because of the... Who was it? I think it was Asus. Had one with the exact spec, but it was $50 cheaper, and it ended up knocking this one off the list. But this got submitted probably more than 10 times yesterday. Oh, not yesterday, on Friday, for Black Friday. Can you find me a good deal for a budget gaming mouse for sale? We did have one on the list. If you check exclamation point deals, you'll get our list here. There was one deal that was still active, except now it's taken forever. It was the Logitech G203 wired gaming mouse for $18.99. I think in all colors except, was it the blue or the lilac? That was like, no. Yeah, I think it was the white one was like an extra $1. Asus the best by all reviews, but 1,300 down to 1K for the sale, still hard to jump on. As long as you manage to get it down even further than that, then I think you got a decent score there. Best Buy has a Superlight 2 for $80. I can fully recommend the Superlight range. Great mice. $80 is not bad for that. It's usually down. Usually, if it does get a discount, it's down to 100. So $80 is pretty good. Crusaders, I can't not hear that in my head. But yeah, if you guys want to check deals that were still on the list, you can type exclamation point deals and follow the link to that. Yeah, I mean, like, this is an okay deal, but there were others that were better than this that ended up knocking this. Where's UFD Tech doing his UFD Tech things? Have you guys seen the Gamers Next review on the NZXT rental PC? I watched a little bit of that over the weekend, yeah. All right, let me see what's next in the submissions. Another OLED. Looks like we got a KTC 27-inch OLED, so it's 1440p, 240 hertz. This is a little bit more expensive than that other one we just saw. I mean, that's only $9 off. Joe. No, also, there were better deals than this, like, literally just 2 days ago, unfortunately. Not a bad looking monitor, though. And I have used KTC monitors quite a bit. Oh yeah, Scarfa. I know. I wasn't gonna get into that side of things. KTC has the same monitor with a $30 coupon just on another listing. Hey yo. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, there's that MSI one we just looked at. I'm trying to remember who had the deal for $450 because that one was no longer active. Dun. Are there any good deals for GPUs? None that I've seen, unfortunately. It's a bad time to buy GPUs right now. To be fully honest. GPUs and CPUs? I don't know. No, none of the CPU deals were still active. There were, I think, there was an okay deal on 7600Xs not long ago. Sorry, Lethal, your link got censored there. Everyone else will just see it as a couple of asterisks. Can you put the deals link in the description? Unfortunately, I cannot change the description from my side, but it is my if one of the mods could pin one of Nightbot's messages on YouTube, that'll be helpful. 40 series production stop. Yeah, that, and everyone's kind of just like hanging on, waiting to see what's going to be new. I sent it in as a forms deal. All right, cool. I'm not cool enough on YouTube. Sorry, Z Shrink. I don't have the power to change that. All right, let's see what next in the submissions. All right, got 8-bit do ultimate. I hear people say 8-bit do and 8-bit do. I don't know how to say it. I know I freaking love these controllers. Phenomenal controllers. Comes with a little charging base, which looks good on your desk. I have to say that's kind of a nice thing about them. Are the other colorways also on sale? Let's just have a look real quick. Yeah, I mean, it's only $10 off, so it's not that great of a deal, to be fair. Let's just check our price history here. Yeah, it's a little bit lower than what it previously had been down to. But I mean, these, especially because you get Hall effect joysticks and everything, phenomenal controllers. If you're looking for a third-party option. I say do, but I'm fairly certain it's supposed to end with do, since that's the syllable Nintendo finishes with. Yeah, that's what I assumed, but I've heard reviews of these controllers say either way. So, I have no idea. Controller's great? Yeah. GameSir also has some really good new controllers out. I haven't seen any deals on those yet. I want to build a Fractal Terra. Do you know some SFX power supplies that are under $200? I haven't seen currently price-wise, but I think Silverstone would likely be your best bet for anything decent, small form factor. Morning, Sand Tiger. How you doing? 2.4 gigahertz over what wireless standard? Bluetooth or proprietary? It's dongle. It's dongle. I think these do both Bluetooth and dongle, but they do come with a little there. There's your little dongle, dude. But yeah, great controllers. Good brand. I have nothing but good things to say about 8-bit do. Dongle Ds. I bought the new GameSir for Xbox and left with my friend. Left with your friend after buying it, or left it with your friend? I'll throw this on the list. I do like these controllers. It is only $10, but at this point it seems Cyber Monday is Cyber Monday. Hey there, we love you, Cyber. What's up? How you doing, Agent Zipo? All right, let me get this added to the list real quick. Bum ba-dum. All right, cool. That should work for you guys. I'm still without a car. My legs are too long. It was not comfy enough to spend 9K. Hope you find something soon. Why is the desktop feed so blurry? Because we blur it when I'm putting in the sensitive details. Because you're not allowed to see those, Joe. right, let me have a look if there's any other submissions. Let me just do something real quick. All right, this is for South Africans, but I don't know how I feel about this one.
Thanks for the Prime sub.
All right. This is on Takealot, which is a South African-only retailer. Got an Acer Nitro V15. It's a Core i5 13420H, 8 gigs of RAM, 512 gig SSD, but an RTX 2050. It's only 10,000. I'm pretty sure my brother bought... Actually, no, he bought the 3050 edition for about 15,000 a year or so ago. I get it, but this feels like South African market scraps. I personally wouldn't be picking up a 2050 laptop anytime soon. Hey, Blaster with the Prime. Thank you very much. How much is that in dollars? Give me one sec. You got to remember, South Africa has the short end of the stick when it comes to electronics prices. That is $550 for that thing. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Thank you, Sand Tiger. Yeah. South African prices are crazy. For 9,000 Rand, I got a 4050 laptop for my wife a few weeks ago. No, exactly. We get absolutely shafted when it comes to electronic prices. Buying a 2050 new in 2024 is kind of iffy. That's how I feel about it too. Does anyone make a currency conversion attachment for brothers? They probably do. I don't care enough to do that. Wait for January. Either AMD's RX 8000 are interesting and adequately priced. Either you have to look for an RTX 4070 or 7000 series. At least that's what I'll be doing. Hopefully the 8800 XT will be my go-to for 700 to 900. Weren't they not going to be doing a high end of the 8000 series, or am I misremembering? I feel like there was talk that the 8000 series isn't going to be focusing on high end at all. Sorry, just checking my messages that I got. And that is not important. Cool. I feel like the MDB should have a RAND feature. It does sometimes. That's what rumors have said. Yeah, that's what I remember too, HTC. Intel has a reveal tomorrow, right? Oh, I'm not sure about that. I don't know. But I mean, Pat just left, didn't he? Maybe that's not good news for the announcement if there is one. Unless that is the announcement. We'll miss you, Pat. Yeah. If high end is 8900 XT, then no, we're not expecting one. Navia 41 has been cancelled. Yeah, that's what I'm pretty certain we're only gonna get like 8600 max. Does anyone know the link to the cyber? If you type !deals, that'll drop the link for you. Battle Mage is dropping, I think. I'm fingers crossed. I'm hopeful for Battle Mage. I want good things. I want more competition in the space. Why does nobody democratize access to bots? If these resellers have bots, why can't I just use a bot to at least have a chance? Where does one get bots? You're asking the wrong person here. It says Battle Mage will be unveiled on December 3rd. Hey, yo, sweet. Nowhere in hell, 8800 max. 600 cards are low end. That's what I'm thinking. As far as I remember, I could be very wrong. I could be very wrong. Doesn't work on YouTube. I literally see it right there. Do you not see the Nightbot message? Is the Dell G15 worth it in 2024? I have no idea, unfortunately. I suspect Gelsinger went before he was pushed, probably. Works on YouTube. Yeah, I see it. Ben, do you not see the link? No, we the geek number 72. If France prices are anything like South Africa, my condolences. We don't have a very good time here, unfortunately. All right, no. Maybe the mobile app doesn't display it. Weird. Yeah. You haven't blocked Nightbot on anyone else's stream, right? Because then you won't see it on anyone else who uses the bot. I that's the only thing I can think of, because I can see if I can pull it up here on mobile. Yeah, I see it on mobile, so who knows? Could be one of those weird YouTube things. Any deals? Any deals? We're looking. Unfortunately, Cyber Monday has been pretty dry. I've been checking on and off all day. There hasn't been anything that isn't a leftover from Black Friday, or the same thing, but not as good of a deal as what it was on Black Friday. Still on a discount, just not a very good one, or not as good. Navi 44 is very likely going to be the 8800 XT, 8887, and Navi 48 the 8600s. No, hopefully it won't be too bad of a if anything, hopefully the 8800 will then at least perform like the 7900. And we're just getting an efficiency upgrade instead of overall power, which sometimes that's what manufacturers go for, is an efficiency generation. But gamers always want more power. I get it. But then we end up with our GPUs that pull 500 watts. Everything is a deal before tariffs hit. Good luck, Joel. Good luck. But it's leftover. I know. Edifier's had deals. They had some. I missed the Black Friday news. Can you tell me about it? I mean, they were just we spent Black Friday searching deals, and these are the only ones left on the deal list that are still active at a decent price. I love the power of a 4090. 4090 is a lot of power, man. I fully agree. It's very nice. Very cool that we have that. But holy moly, it is in a league of its own. I'm not expecting AMD to price top 8,000 beyond £900 or $900 or euro, but still pack a punch harder than the 7900 Ti. Man, my eyes are like staring at all these numbers and just glazing over. Since we know Navi 44 has already more cores than 7800, assuming RDNA 4 was more performance and better efficiency, that is. What do you think about the Intel GPU leaks? I'm excited. Like I said, I always want more competition in the space. Wherever they end up fitting in the price and performance brackets, I think competition is good regardless. Even if I personally won't buy one. 4090, hope you don't have a small office. It gets hot in there. Even with my 4070 Ti, it gets significantly warmer in my room when the computer is on. Because down here in South Africa, we're currently in the middle of our, good old summertime. When we were having our heat wave a little bit last week, it was torture being in here. I literally, I was getting ready to whip out the Mac Mini just to do the Photoshop side of my work day, because it would produce way less heat in my room. Like, my PC is absolute overkill for Photoshop, so having it running in this heat was not pleasant. 4090s are space heaters. Oh, for sure. 6800 XE is pretty good too. Mine uses 300 watts. Actually, I don't even know what my 4070 Ti draws. It's never really been much of a concern, at least for me. There's no way the 8800 XT is going to be $900. I hope not. Just got an A770 for $200. Time will tell if it was a mistake. I don't think it was, especially at that price. That seems alright. I'm glad I snagged the Sapphire Nitro 7900 XTX shipped and sold by Amazon for $1,100 before Black Friday. Looks so good on this Project Zero Mobo. What was it? I'm pretty sure we saw 7900 XTXs going down to like $850 over Black Friday. But it depends on aesthetic wise what you're looking at. Actually, wait, no, I think it might have been the XT. It's funny, I've been keeping the heating vents in my office shut just because the computer's in there. And if I play games from the last several years, it raises it a little bit. Also like it on the chill side. When we're playing Left 4 Dead on stream on weekend, I actually had to open my heating vent because it wasn't getting warm enough. Oh, man. The base models, yeah. I love my Nitro 7900 XTX worth the extra cash. Yeah. Sorry, just reading some messages real quick. Let's have a look at this. Oh, kind of cool. Kind of a cool submission here. Not what I was usually expecting, but cool to have a look. The Works V4 screwdrivers sold out. No, I like those. That was one of the cool finds yesterday. It wasn't specifically tech related, because I guess this is also like tech adjacent because it's an electronic drum kit. But it's a Donner DED 2000 or 200X electronic drum kit, going for $367.99. But let's have a look at our price history here. Jumps up to about $450, down to the same $367.99. That was October. That was for the Prime Day deals. Around there. And then back down to 367, but it's been chilling at like 432 for a while. Is the sheet posted somewhere? Yeah, if you type exclamation point deals, then you'll get a link to it. My Black Friday deal was a 6650 XT for $209. I stand by my work submission. No, good submission. I think that was a good one to put on. Real drum is free. I don't think it is, friend. I think it very much is not free. The B580 is rumored to be similar to an A770 performance, but better ray tracing. Let's go. There, Nightbot has the link for you guys. Hopefully you guys can see it. Someone else was having trouble seeing the Nightbot link earlier. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, be a long day at the computer today. I need to stretch a little. It is almost 7 p.m. here. Dun, dun, dun. To pass the time, think of a new build in 6 months. So, nothing about new CPUs, but I have an AM4. So should I upgrade double RAM and get AM5 set up, or get a 5800 X3D? What are you currently rocking? Currently run a 3600. I mean, a 5800 X3D is a phenomenal CPU. Like, doesn't matter that it's AM4 or anything like that. If you're looking for a you know, just a solid upgrade on your end without changing much else of your system, 5800 X3D is pretty great pickup. The 43-inch Samsung Neo G8 is about $250 off right now at $519. If you could link that, Mark, that would be great in the form submission. Where are you buying the 5800 X3D and for how much? That's also a good point, Diotis. I think that was just more of a speculative question. Are there any awesome entry-level keyboard and mouse combo deals? I haven't seen any combo deals, to be fair. We had, there was one keyboard deal, no, 2 keyboard deals and 1 mouse deal left on here, but no combo deals. I'll pull them up for a sec. We had the Logitech G203, which was going for $18.99, which was About a $10 drop, you know, a little bit more than $10 drop. 5700 XRD is half price, and within trading blows of the 5800 XRD. Yeah, 5700 is also a decent pickup. This keyboard deal was pretty banger. I love EPOMaker keyboards. I have two literally within spitting distance. My latest one here. I'm obviously holding it upside down, but it's currently connected to my PC. And that is an EPOMaker 75% keyboard. Then I have one of their 65% keyboards here. And this is $44 if you apply the extra 10% off. And it's gasket mount, hot swappable, wireless if you're into that, but you can also run it wired. Great little keyboard. Got a volume dial, I think it's a little OLED screen. Oh no, this one's just got the LCD screen. Some of them have like a tiny little OLED screens on this. I like that font. It's nice. It's nice. Obviously, you could because the keyboard itself is just like a white base. You could just throw on any keycap set, and you wouldn't have any real matching problems. But then yeah, like $44 is pretty great deal. I got this one on special for $50, and then I grabbed an extra set of keycaps, some new switches, and a new coiled cable for it. I can report back EPOMaker's CS RMA is solid. They're very friendly, and I had no issues resolving my minor issue. Hey yo, I'm glad to hear that, Diotis. But yeah, I mean, they make great project boards for you to customize because you get a solid foundation at a reasonable price. If I just search here, EPOMaker, that's this is currently what I got. Crap. Let me just go back here. That's all. I have the Leobog. But yeah, a lot of their sets are currently on a pretty decent discount. Yeah, this is what I'm currently rocking as my daily driver. It's the Leobog High 75. This was $50 when I got it. Can you share the link to that mouse? It is in the document. So if you type !deals, it's in there. Other URL is too long and won't let me post. And then another, if you're looking for a project board, was the Keychron V1 Max. Also has a little dial there, but you can throw in your own switches, throw in your own keycaps, and you're pretty good to go here with this. Solid base. If you want to get into the custom keyboard game at a reasonable price. Have you heard about the Rainy 75? I have. It was one that a lot of people compared to the Leobog 75 when I was looking up research. The only reason I went specifically for the Leobog 75 was because it didn't have it's not wireless compatible, or it doesn't have wireless capabilities. Therefore, it didn't have a battery, and it was easier for me to bring back into South Africa because it didn't have a battery in it. It gets more complicated with customs and stuff like that. My daily typing keyboard is a Keychron V6. It's nice. Oh, Keychron is lovely. 77-inch OLEDs for thousands of dollars not long ago. So $1,500 for a 77-inch LG C3 blows my mind. It was nuts, dude. It was nuts. You know where I can get the LCD screen for Thermaltake's Tower 600 at a good price? It's 100 euros or more here, but it's ridiculously small. Oh, that is a good one to look out for, but unfortunately I have nothing that I could recommend there. Has anyone seen a deal on 4080 Supers? Man, there's been no good GPU deals. It's sad. We've had like one or two GPU deals this entire Black Friday like week. It's kind of in a weird space for GPU deals, unfortunately. I thought we would see more deals on 40 series if they're trying to clear them out for stock wise before the 50 series, but it seems like they already, because they stopped production, they're already gone. Like they were just going so quick. Samsung Odyssey Neo G8 tiny URL link. You can't post links in chat, Mark. It'll get auto censored. You can did you submit in the doc, in the form? Because if so, then we could probably see it. All right, let's check the submission. All right, what's this? A Scepter 34-inch curved ultra-wide 3440 by 1440, 1500 watt curve, 165 hertz display port. Wait a minute. Am I thinking of the wrong company? Wasn't Scepter that one that was a little sketchy? Or am I thinking of the wrong brand here? Having stopped manufacturing a while ago, is unlikely to get great deals. That and margins for retailers and GPUs is shockingly bad. Oh, I've heard HTC. You say that, but my office bought 3 of these for our developers and they slap. Fair enough. What's it could be a different one. That was Doe, formerly known as Eve. Wasn't it the Eve Scepter or something like that? I don't know why I'm Spectrum, not Scepter. That was my bad. Shockfire says he can vouch for these. Let's have a look at our price history here. 220, 270, down to 210, 255, 220 again, 260, 260, and then this seems to be like an all-time low. All right, I think we can throw this on the list if anyone needs an ultra wide. All right, cool. Thank you, Shockfire. Da-na-na-na.
You just subbed?
Typing
I
in
love
all
you
the stuff.
too.
And done. Added to the list. Hey, Kachif, thank you for the sub. Oh, no, wait, that's Scarfo gifting one to Chief. Thank you very much, Scarfa. I've lost track of sketchy display manufacturer names. Honestly, Joe, it's valid. Are we using camel? No, this is that what you were seeing on screen is Keeper. It integrates a little bit more seamlessly. Is there any price trackers for South African Amazon? Take a lot of similar. Nothing that I found, Lethal. I didn't know we had different camel emojis. What's up, Relly? How you doing? Slaps and specs and price. Have you found any deals on it? All right, let me check here. Oh, that's interesting. Two different people submitted the same thing a minute apart. Ooh, this is a good looking one, though. This is something I can fully get behind. Got an LG 77-inch class C3. C3 range, phenomenal. Great gaming TVs as well. I personally have a CS, but a 55-inch one. Let me get my full spec list here. So 120 hertz. If you're plugging in a console or whatever in the games that do support it, there's not many. Let's be real. But it is nice. It is nice. And honestly, LG panels are probably my favorite when it comes to OLED TVs. Great minds. It was Ashraf and Joe that submitted this a minute apart. I think it's a great TV, solid price. Like 1,500 gets you a 77-inch OLED or living room PC. You know, if you have a living room PC, big ups to you, and such a nice experience. If you have a controller, you can sit back on the couch and enjoy more of the frame rate and better graphics. That's honestly, sometimes I take my PC into the living room and hook it up over the weekends, and I'm just like, I'm on the couch and I've got my controller and I'm in this like vegetative state where I'm just vibing there. Don't TVs have more input lag? The C series has very, very low input lag. Let me see if I can get a spec. All right. Here we go. Here's a thing from CNET. The C3, like the C2 before it, it's an excellent gaming TV, and LG hasn't done much to change it. Still love all the options in the game optimizer menu, which gathers all the gaming settings in one place and verifies refresh rate, VRR status, and more at a glance. So appreciate the ability to edit the gaming dashboard, swap in more status indicators, resolution, Dolby Atmos, so on. Let's see here. Buried within the game optimizer, another setting labeled reduce input delay with two options, standard and boost. The former, which is by default for any game, serves up excellent input lag results similar to past LG OLED models, just 13.5 milliseconds for both 1080p and 4K HDR sources. Engaging boost cuts lag even further to just under 10 milliseconds for both. The catch is that boost is only enabled for 60 hertz sources, so you can't use it with 120 hertz games or VRR. Honestly, feels great on Playing Wukong with that, so good. So good. Input lag for TVs was solved many years ago. For any manufacturer actually trying, especially in game mode, yeah. I have zero complaints about my LG OLED for gaming. Are OLED monitors still subject to burn-in? One reviewer said they're fine for games, but wouldn't recommend OLED for productivity due to more static images. It has gotten a significantly a lot better over the last couple of years. Especially the newer generations of OLED, they have more OLED care. It's still, I would still be nervous for things like if you're using it on your PC specifically, things like your taskbar and also if you're in spreadsheets all day, kind of thing, I would still get nervous. What about the screen burn-in? Yeah, we were just talking about that. I'll be using it for both, so that's what's scaring me away from OLED. Software dev and games. I feel you. Most games are capped, same with servers. What do you mean by that, Real Savage? Most games are capped. You want a mini LED display? They're nice. I personally prefer OLED. Can't you just play one of those burn-in fixer videos on YouTube? I have no idea. Burn-in cost put me off OLED. The cost has been getting better. Like, just like this, for example, 77 inches of one of the best OLED panels out right now for 1.5. That's nutty. My 55-inch one cost me about like $800, $850, somewhere around there. But that's also South African TV prices, which suck. All right, just add in something real quick. Cool. Back to work. Happy shopping, you lovely lovelies. Thanks, Shockfire. Thank you for your submissions. Have a good rest of your day. Went IPS. Yeah, I get you. I'm rocking IPS, but not because I don't want an OLED. Hello from South Africa. What's up, Julian? Burn-in was a problem with the very first generations of OLED. Really hasn't been an issue since. Yeah, they fixed, or at least attempted to fix that real quick. If you can experience Alan Wake 2 or Cyberpunk on a 4K OLED, it'll change your mind. Fully agree, Shraf. Fully agree. Actually, you just reminded me. I'm gonna play Alan Wake 2 this weekend on the TV. Submitted something I have a question about. All right, I'll have a look in a sec. Hi, Evan. How you doing? How's everyone doing? Get any good deals yet? Honestly, Cyber Monday has been a little underwhelming. Black Friday was pretty mid, and Cyber Monday has not followed it up all that well. OLED all day, 77-inch would have been $4,000 all day, every day 2 years ago. Oh yeah, exactly. Actual permanent burn-in is rarer and than it's ever been. Luckily, yeah. I have seen bad burn-in on display TVs at stores. It, because they're on all day showing the exact same thing. But that's the TV on all day. Gets better and cheaper every year. Exactly. I'll consider an actual micro LED when they launch, like when the actual quantum dot technology launches. Mini LED, on the other hand, is a small step forward in comparison to actual pixel level control. Like they don't look they don't look all that bad. But I'm an OLED enjoyer personally. The deals came early this year. TVs are pretty good. Yeah, TVs and monitors are so far what I've seen the best deals on this year around. Display TVs also really high brightness levels. They're cranked. Not busy shopping for cool tech items. I'm busy shopping for an overrange microwave since my wife killed ours last week. Rip. Sorry, Wiz. Having got burnt in with plasma TV back in the day for my use case, I think I'll pass for the time being. For computer monitor, yeah, I get you. I'm only focusing on Dell Alienware screen for my next purchase. The only decently priced OLED monitor, like computer monitor in South Africa, is an Alienware one. That's going for about like 18,000 Rand for the 27-inch one, which is still more expensive than it should be. But like Asus and all of those brands are trying to pass off their OLEDs here for like 45,000 Rand, which is nuts. It's absolutely stupid pricing. The mini LED on the market are only backlights, not true mini LED. Yeah, that's the complaint everyone seems to have. How you doing? Crossing fingers YouTube doesn't crash like Friday. Fingers crossed. Yeah, but otherwise I'm doing pretty well. Lost my temper so much by the crash since I almost threw my projector remote on the floor. Why? It's just YouTube being silly, man. All right. Da-da-da-da. Pulling up some more stuff here. All right, let's have a look. Next submission. Steam has a litany of banger deals. I haven't actually checked any game deals, to be fair. Huh. For OLED, I've had an OLED, been using both for gaming and productivity. Don't get a cheap brand that doesn't do anything to help the panel. You're going to be fine with any modern OLEDs. Pixel shifting and color shifting and other safeguards they've built into the last couple of years has been very nice. Yeah, my TV is full of like OLED care stuff. All right, we've got a Gigabyte Aorus 32-inch 4K HDR 240 hertz OLED. Currently going for $899. Only $100 price drop. I don't know how I feel about this one personally. I feel like we had much better deals over the weekend now. We'll let that one simmer for a second. I'll pull up some of the other submissions that we've had. All right. Here we've got Intel Core i9 14900K. The beefy boy, extra $25 off with the promo code. It's currently $449.99. This is all right. This is all right. There's a Wuthoff happening right now. Not what they used to be, but still something. Yeah. Eh. We've had some pretty mid deals this Cyber Monday. Unfortunately, it's not been all that much. And then I'm pulling up the next one that got submitted. This is the Samsung 43-inch Odyssey Neo G7. 4K, 144 hertz. You see, this is the same price. Okay, but this one is 43 inches. Let's be fair. Let's have a look at our price history. Usually averaging around $600. So, you know, 520 is not awful. I hope that Core i9 is an unstable one Brett keeps mentioning. Shh. I feel like there were more certified bangers during Amazon Prime Day. Oh, I fully agree with that, Z-Shrink. I feel like brands went harder on Prime Day than they have on Black Friday. I grabbed an MSI 32-1 UPX for $800 in UX. Sold that now, though. Yeah, I saw that. And then it seems we've got another 2 submissions here that are both gaming PCs. Oh, this must be the one they wanted to ask questions about. All right. So what have we got here? HP Omen. It's got a Ryzen 7 8700G, 16 gigs of DDR5, and an RTX 4060 with a 1 terabyte SSD for $999.99. Then this side, we've got an Intel Core i7 14700F, 32 gigs of DDR4, and a 4060 Ti for $50 more. Is this what you submitted, Graham Crackers? Too soon, elemental exposure. Too soon. I need a good TV stand. Honestly, I got a cheap ass bookshelf from IKEA and put it on its side. That was my solution for a TV stand. Except now the TV's mounted on the wall, so you know, the stand is just there to hold books. I'm saving up for an ultra wide OLED. Got other upgrades first though. What's first in line? I'm curious. Intel 14th gen. Why would anyone still be buying this? Even with microcode updates, it's not worth the risk of the fry.
Once in a while.
Yeah, some people have different risk tolerances, I guess. Personally, I'd take the HP over the other one. So you're more a fan of this one than, I don't know, this one. You're doubling the RAM, and you're jumping to 4060 Ti for $50 more. I'm not sure. I'm not sure either. Rent your PC is now a bad meme. You know, HTC, I've heard that too. I've heard that too. All right. I'll leave this as a discussion quickly while I go get some more water and stuff. But what is your guys' opinion on this? Let me actually here. And discuss while I come back. All right, we back. iBuyPower is the one I'd go for. 14700K blows away the 8700G. Why would you put an 8700D in with a CPU? I mean a GPU. Yeah. It's for my wife. She plans on mainly gaming and maybe stream as a hobby. Yeah. I don't think you'll go. Guys are fricked up. I forgot my cool drink. I was busy pouring something to drink, and then you ever pour something and then like the pouring makes you realize you gotta go potty. So I went potty and then I left the stuff in the kitchen. Be right back again.
You're a poopy head.
Right.
When we spell it out, you're a poopy head.
Methinks that HP overbought the 8700G. Possible. Seriously, for that much, just get a 4060. For that much and just a 4060, get a console? Huh. No audio on Twitch. Are you sure, Glaucoma? Are you sure? The iBuyPower nailed it. 32 gigs are the absolute minimum of DDR5. I wouldn't say absolute minimum, but I personally wouldn't be buying DDR5 at under 32 gigs. So, yeah. I hear you, but not what you're playing while you're gone, because I wasn't playing anything when I was gone. Just wait for the 9800 X3D price to stabilize.
You just subbed?
Such a good CPU.
I love you too.
Hey, yo.
Camcob Rick
Berg
Roll.
Biza, thank you. The tier 1 sub. Is that a Rick Astley? That is so cool. Rick Astley emote. 14700F isn't the case. It's not faulty, so there'll be a safe choice. Oh, good catch. Good catch. System RAM, you need minimum 32 gigs if you want to play recent games. It is fair. All right. Yeah, pretty sure everyone is telling you there's at least one direction here to look at. Now I hear ads, but I didn't hear you fine. All right. Why would you maximize like that? Why? J 34-inch good deal? I don't think we saw that one. If you submitted it, I might have missed that. Ooh. Hey, yo. Eggplant found a bit of a banger. Coolmaster NR200. I love these things. Great little mini ITX cases. It's going for only $49.99. Check at that. What a price drop. If you look at that price history, it fell off a cliff. That's a small form factor meme case. Oh, but I love these things, man. I freaking love these things. Hello from Canada. What's up, wrestlers? How you doing? 72 an ITX build and upgrade to AM5. Yeah. Honestly, good find. Solid. I love these cases. They're great little cases, and especially for $50. $50 is pretty banger. Any NR200 is nice. Yeah. Not saying they're bad. Yeah, I get you. It's just such a common pick in the small form factor community that it does get memed on for that. You know, it's like, oh guys, you'll never guess what case I got for my small form factor build. You know, it's this one. I got it for $10 with rebates though. Not a typo. Oh, Shraf, I remember that. It was wasn't it a double rebate that that got it down to $10, which was nuts. Anyone who managed to pick that up, like that's one of the deals of the century there. All right, this one's absolutely going on the list for sure. Admin. Remember, if you have deals that you want to submit, you can type !deals. There'll be a form to submit any deals that you find if you want us to take a look at them. And then as a community, we can yay or nay them. But also, if you want to find this list here with all the Cyber Monday certified bangers, you can also type !deals. It'll be in there too. Almost bought this case sometime back. This looks nice. It's a great case. It's a great case. Yep, what a deal. Yeah, that $10 is nutty. Nutty. So can you put a 4090 in it? I would not recommend throwing a 4090 in something like that. Ew. I want to make a small form factor, but I have no reason to. Yeah, they're nice if you can do it, but they are more pricey than what's worth. If we're being honest. If we're being honest, I just like them. What was the conclusion? The iBuy power? Yeah, definitely that one. Might buy another one to make my upcoming HexOS server. Do it. ITX PCI 1 was crashing a month after I got it. There were people online that had a fix on Reddit. Then I found out about the Intel chips burning up. So now I'm just hoping that I caught it early enough. Been stable so far with the updates. So who knows? Kachi, fingers crossed. What time is it where you are? It is 7:30 p.m. About to be 7:30 p.m. Flat square fronts of the future. I think it's a good looking case, to be fair. I'm gonna put an 8700 XTX in it. Good luck. Good luck. Anytime, graham crackers. Is there a giveaway I'm missing in Twitch? Yeah, if you type !giveaway, it should give you all the details there. Sorry about that. For 4K gaming, you want either an RTX 4080 Super or 7900 XTX at least. Yeah, I personally cannot do 4K gaming on my rig. But I have this build set up for streaming, so we're only doing 1080 anyway. It's 12:30 p.m. here. Yeah, it's about to be 7:30 p.m. here. I just settled for 2K optimized graphics card. I can do 1440p in most games with the 4070 Ti. It depends on the game, to be fair. DLSS is your friend? It is, especially if you're streaming. Like sometimes for a more demanding game, I'll run DLSS on the streaming PC, even at 1080p. But you know, then obviously going for one of the better options, like quality, it definitely just gives you that little bit of extra headroom when you're streaming and playing a game. 4070 Ti Super is 2K optimized, yeah, and 7900 XT. Yeah, Deep Blue Sky, if you see there, that exclamation point giveaway will redirect you over to the Twitch page, because that stuff doesn't work on YouTube. Pardon me, I'm burping a lot now. Alright, da-na-na-na. Another submission we've got is Acer Predator X32. It's a 31.5-inch 4K quantum dot OLED with a 1700 arc curve. That's a pretty decent curve, not gonna lie. Yeah, 240 hertz, 1000 nits brightness. DCI P3 color gamut coverage. It's currently going for $899.99. Let's have a look at our price history here. 1,050, 1,200, down to 900, delisted for a little while. 900. See, it's not really a deal when it's been $900 for like nearly 3 months. I can't afford anything today. Already spent all my money on a 7900 XTX. Hey, yo! Congrats. Super happy with it, though, for $755.99. Where the heck did you get that for $755? That's great pickup. I think AMD did really well with the 7900 XTX and the pricing on it. If I wasn't 4070 Ti Super, I would have gone for the 7900 XTX. More than my entire system cost. It do be like that sometimes, though. And that's why we use Keeper. Oh, absolutely. This thing, lifesaver. When it comes time to deals, I trust no one. Absolutely freaking no one. Who's the winner? The current giveaway does not have a winner. If it's the current giveaway, then it hasn't like finished yet. Do you think a 4070 Super would be good enough to drive a 1440p 32-inch monitor, equivalent to two 1440p we're talking 32:9. My bad, I read that wrong. I'm guessing no, but maybe if I use all the frame generation options that DLS provides. I think I feel like it's really going to depend on the game, but you might be pushing it at the 32:9. I moved from the 4070 Ti to the 7900 XTX. The AMD is definitely faster, except with ray tracing, so I felt like there were fewer games with faster, at least modern ones. Diodas, that command makes me laugh every time. Every single time. We're all winners here. Exactly, Shraf. Exactly. Bum, bum, bum. I don't even have a system. Hey, I only jumped back onto the PC bandwagon last year again. Bum, bum, bum. All right, for what it's worth, Cyber Monday has been pretty mid. So I think we'll wrap this up in another like 25 minutes or so. If there's nothing else that we find Because then it'll be 8 p.m. I still got stuff to do. It's a long work day. Ugh. Man, I gotta stretch. I am tired as frick today. Da, na, na, da, da. There's that price performance discrepancy between the 4070 Ti Super and 4080 Super that I just couldn't get over. Honestly, I like to hit the sweet spot of diminishing returns, and some places it's a lot more apparent. I just put an order for that monitor. Hey yo, you need some Z's? I do, man. I do, Wiz. It is very hot. It's been a long day. What's your headphones? These are Sennheiser HT560Ss. They went for a absolutely nutty deal on Prime Day. Let me see if I can find this quick. Oopsies. I love Sennheiser. Me too. Me too. Big Sennheiser fan. All right, here we go. Bum, bum, bum. So these are what I'm currently rocking. They are on a Cyber Monday deal for $148.95, but I got them over here when they were $129, which absolutely insane deal for these things. Great headphones. The clarity on them is ridiculous. I have to say these are some of the best headphones I've ever used. They're reference headphones for mixing and stuff like that, like audio mixing. But also the audio work that we do here, and then just for general music listening, they're great. The soundscape is great. Score, you got a nice deal. Yeah, this was instant buy. It was such a good deal. But I am seeing here they have them, if you are okay with getting renewed, it's better with over ears than it is with in ears. Don't get renewed in ears. Sometimes these renewed ones can go down to $100, which honestly, fantastic price. Not so much this, but for $100, is it good for gaming? In terms of like, one thing you might have a problem with. Okay, obviously you would have to have an external microphone if you're gaming. But for competitive play, if you like want to hear footsteps and stuff like that, these are pretty phenomenal. And like positional audio, also great. I'm gonna chill real quick for the next 14 hours and some change. Bamboo Labs still doing their Black Friday sale. Hey yo, oh shill, chill or shill. Diotis, I will sue you for slander. That's some nasty ass Diotis advice right there. We ended up ordering the mesh Wi-Fi 7 device from Black Friday stream. Thank you for putting together this. Hey, good to hear. Good to hear. I hope they work out well. I'm using similar ones in my apartment currently. They've been phenomenal, rock solid. They're just not as nice as those ones. But I hope it works out well for you. Bum, 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 bum. It's annoying to me, Reese, and your pre-read things makes it much harder, like Cam, to get those clips. I'm not even sure what you mean by that, Diotis. All right, sweet. Actually, I think I will wrap things up in the next 5 minutes. I'm dying staring into these lights now. Unless we... Ooh. And the silhouette in the corner. I think I can do, like, 3 hours of staring into these lights, but anything more... Anything really more than that, my eyes start to feel the strain. Because, like, these things are bright, man. Oh, wait, I switched the one off there. These things are bright. Where did you get that wallpaper? This one? This is on Wallpaper Engine. Reach after dark. I mean, it's dark as hell outside here. Sunset long ago. You need to go full on vlogger and wear some polarized sunglasses on stream. Honestly, I've considered it with how much I'm staring into these lights. And the worst part is these lights can go even more. Like I can absolutely crank them up. Oh wait, I switched that off. Ah. It's real bright. I can't even read your names anymore because like it's next to the screen here. And it's blasting my eyeballs, man. Dun, 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 dun. Cartoon eyes on your glasses, yeah. What happened to Mass Drop? Do they still have Sennheiser product sales frequently? They are just called drop.com now. Do polarized glasses help with key lights and stuff shining directly into your eyes? Probably not. Probably not all that much. Sunglasses, maybe. Oh, man. I was going to say I felt like I should have known that. It's fair. It's fair. Oops. Have a thin white cloth in front of the lights, like a bed sheet. They are already diffused as heck. They have like these Elgato lights have several layers of diffusion, so one extra thing wouldn't do much, to be fair. All right, but thank you guys for hanging out today, going through these deals for me. Sadly, unfortunately, there wasn't the greatest submissions on Cyber Monday. The deals just weren't there in the same way that they were on Black Friday, but that seems to be the running trend every year. Is Cyber Monday is getting weaker and weaker. They're going harder on Black Friday as a week-long thing, and Cyber Monday is just included in that week-long thing, but a lot of the deals have run out already. Thank you for having us. All good, Z-Shrink. Thank you for being here. Noctua and Hawktua collab incoming. Why'd you make me read that? But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out today. I am outies. My eyes are like absolutely buggered staring into these lights. I think these extra long streams are just killing the eyes a bit too much. All right, have a good evening. You guys too. For those of you who still have a lot of day left at the end of your day, enjoy. I'm coming out for 8 p.m, so I'm gonna get comfy. I'm gonna do my thing. I still need to go get laundry off the line outside, so wish me luck. But yeah, we outies.
You thought there was gonna be affordable GPUs? You thought wrong. EVGA's stolen GPUs finally appear, and NVIDIA wants you to know that Intel and AMD are amazing. Let's get into the hot news, everybody. I'm your Brett host. We're going to be going over the hottest tech news that I can find on the internet while you enjoy your breakfast. And now we have new indication coming out showing that the RX 6500 XT, while AMD announced that it would have a $199 MSRP, doesn't mean anything because AAB partners are just setting whatever price they want, which I also want to talk about yesterday's episode of Hot News and all of the comments that I received with regards to the 6500 XT. A lot of you were defending a lot of the things that I said were wrong about the card, and I'm going to point out why I really think I wasn't wrong in a lot of different areas after reading all of your arguments. But let's go ahead and talk about how none of it matters, because this is not an affordable GPU in the first place, because Asus unveils a European MSRP of €299, or roughly $330 US, which likely will correlate to higher prices here on the other side of the pond, as we've seen before when the prices are higher in Europe. There's no real reason for them to be more expensive over there than they are here, so expecting a $300 price availability for the RX 6500 XT is likely going to be the case, especially in the US, with it being more expensive elsewhere in the world, as we're seeing here from Asus. And while this is just one AIB partner's pricing, other companies will likely price it the same. Asus's TUF and dual brands aren't known as the most expensive GPUs out there, so the fact that this is the starting price for these cards is likely not boding well for it to being the $200 GPU that AMD made it seem like it was going to be, which honestly isn't all that shocking considering the fact that if you go to look at an RX 580 4GB over on eBay, you can see they're selling between $200 and $250, and considering that those are cards that are 5 years old at this point and they're going for that much, the thought that a 6500 XT was going to sell for $199 right now isn't really a realistic one. But now I want to talk about the 6500 XT a little bit more. In the comments yesterday, there were plenty of responses being like, "Hey Brett, did you know that PCI Express 4.0 by 4 lanes is actually really good because it's PCI Express 3.0 by 8? And that's true. As long as you're running the 6500 XT in PCI Express 4.0, I actually think you're going to be more than likely fine when it comes to its gaming performance. But a lot of you pointed out that, like, our GPU can't saturate PCI Express 3.0 8 times lanes, okay? It's fine. But that's not the conversation that happens when the GPUs. You're not just saturating the PCI Express lane with everything that you're doing when it comes to gaming performance. You're also doing things like running out of VRAM buffer and then trying to send data across the PCI Express bus, like it was proven with the RX 5500 XT, where if you had the 4GB model, it was actually heavily affected by being on PCI Express 3.0 instead of 4.0, whereas the 8GB one was fine because it didn't have to deal with any VRAM buffer communication going across the PCI Express lane. And I want to remind you that the 5500 XT had twice the amount of PCI Express lanes. So this PCI Express 3.0 on the 5500 XT is twice as fast as it would be on the 6500 XT, because you're only getting 4 lanes of PCI Express 3.0 if you're using anything besides a B550, an X570, or Intel's 11th and 12th gen setup. That's it. If you're on anything that's 10th gen Intel or prior, which is actually where a lot of the value lies when it comes to building